Hey guys, it's Ben from Hilltop Packs, and today I thought I'd give you guys a little walk through our shop. It is Labor Day, so we're going to call this our Labor Day shop walkthrough. So here's what it looks like from across the street. Okay, so here at Hilltop Packs, we have a backpacking business, we have a coffee roastery, we also have our other brand called Apex Giant, which makes a lot of metal and aluminum titanium products. So first I'm going to show you the coffee roastery. I'm going to show you the coffee shop area first, then I'll actually show you the roasting room. Okay, so this is the little area where you come over and you can make your own coffee. We have some creamers and all the stuff over there. We got 2 seats in this area over here, and we got the counter. We also have some Pepsi products. The local goodies over here. We got local honey, we have local popcorn, local syrup, lots of goodies over here. And then we have another seating area over here. This is where all the coffee is. We have 4 tables in this area. A lot of coffee that we roast right here. Actually, all the coffee we roast here. We have, I think, 21 different coffees out right now. We have some of the local products that my sister makes. We make these really cool tic-tac-toe stuff and some other craft type signs. Local puzzles, we have local soap, locally made candles. We got to get some more of those in. Some of our Apex Giant stuff, our coffee drippers. Some other local goodies here. Actually, goodies from our Apex Giant brand. And we did start putting out some of our dry bags and food bags from our backpacking business out here. Got a couple of meals here. So guys, right here is the coffee roastery that we roast all the coffee on. It does about 40 pounds of coffee an hour. This thing is an American-made machine. We love this machine. Small footprint, cranks out a lot of coffee quickly. So after we roast the coffee, we run this thing through what's called a destoner. We destone all of the coffee. All that means is anything like screws, bolts, nuts, rocks, anything like that that's heavier than the coffee is going to get stuck in here, and we remove that before we give it to the customer. And we also make our own K-Cups. This is the machine right here that makes the K-Cups. We load all the coffee on top here, and as fast as we can dose the little cups in there, it does dose the exact amount that we need for the K-Cups. So if you haven't had a chance yet to check out our Apex Giant wallets, we make those here as well. We make the Kydex parts here, we make the band part here. The titanium part we make it in the United States. We don't actually produce that part here, but we do laser top the engraving on top of the Apex Giant micro wallet. We have 50 styles in stock here in the shop. You can come down and check them all out. You can also check them out online at hilltoppackscoffee.com, at hilltoppacks.com, and apexgiant.com. By the way, if you're watching this on Labor Day, there is a little discount code for 15% off. It's Labor15. That's for Labor Day, not for having babies. Labor15 is for 15% off until midnight on Monday. So it's active all weekend long and until Monday at midnight. So we're actually in our shipping area. You can't quite see the whole area here, but that's okay. I just want to show you this thing here. This is our huge light box. We actually take pictures in this thing and turn the lights off right now, because if it was on, you wouldn't be able to see me. It would just completely go out. But we photograph our backpacks in here and all of our backpacking gear. And most of the orders we ship out, we do take a photo before we ship it out. Okay, so I'm not sure how much you can see of the room here, but this is our main sewing room. There's 6 machines in this room here. Typically, there are 6 people working. Usually 5 machines running, 1 extra person doing the taping, and maybe Jen's in here doing some other stuff, getting orders prepped. But usually 6, 7 people working in this room. Not real big, but it's very efficient for the space that we have. Okay, so if you ever do get a chance to stop in our shop and pick up your gear or pick up your coffee, make sure you stop back in the sewing room, the production room, and actually sign this big canvas we have up here. Pretty much everybody that's ever picked up a piece of gear gets to sign this thing. So there's not a lot of names on here just yet, but we're hoping to keep building that up over time. Sometimes we forget, so remind us when you stop in that you want to sign the board. So this here is our second sewing room. This has some more specialized machines. This is what's called a triple feed machine. It just means all of the, like the feed dogs move, the foot moves, and the needle moves. We have a double feed right here. We have our dedicated zigzag machine over here. Does all the stretchy fabrics like pockets and stuff like that we need. And then over here we have a pedestal machine. This does like the tops of backpacks, tops of some other items with like your camera bags, stuff like that. This thing is pretty awesome. This machine right here is on the fritz. Gotta get it fixed, but it's a bar tacker, and right now it's just collecting dust like it is, or collecting items as if it was a treadmill in your basement. All of our components, all the stuff we use every day for production are in these bins for quick access. So this thing right here is something we made a while back, probably in our old shop, I believe. Actually, no, I made this in my basement originally, and then we put it in our original shop up on High Street, and then we moved it down here. But we actually make our own tape. We could buy tape from other manufacturers, but we actually like making our own tape here. We use some Mylar, and we use some tape, some adhesive. Basically, we make our own panels, and then to cut those panels down into strips, we lay it right here on this cutting board, lay this thing down, and then we take our knife, and we cut the strips out right here. And then you get 1-inch strips that are about 50 inches long, and we make our own tape. Almost forgot, we also carry some local pastries. Today we're closed, tomorrow we're closed. We'll have more pastries for next week. So usually there's some pastries in this case whenever you stop in, if I didn't eat them all yet. Okay, so now we're in the production room. This is actually a pretty big room. I'll try to show you all different pieces of equipment that actually we use in here. This is a big, huge laser cutter. This thing actually cuts all the fabric out. My buddy Steve runs this machine. You load all the fabric in from the back. All the programs are built into this computer over here, and we just pull the fabric out and cut it to size pretty efficiently. We can cut in one day what used to take us 2 weeks by hand. So over here we have a fiber laser. Now the fiber laser actually laser etches metal, so like aluminum, titanium. All of our Apex Giant projects, we do our own logos and lettering, so we can customize all of our own metal gear right here using this really cool fiber laser. One of my favorite pieces of equipment that we bought here for the shop. Okay, this machine right here, this is a CNC router. We actually make all of our wallet parts, actually the Kydex parts, not the titanium part, but the Kydex parts we actually cut on this CNC router. It does about 15 wallets every 12 minutes or so. And this is also American made. And again, we try to buy American made stuff when we can. Not always possible, and that's okay too, but we sought out a machine that was actually made right here in the United States. Okay, so this machine right here is something I actually built myself. I'm pretty proud of this machine. We sell 50 feet of cord in our bear bag kits. And we used to actually measure them out by hand, which is a real pain in the butt. And then we saw another company online, Rip Stop by the Roll. They had a similar machine. I'm not sure if they manufactured it themselves or had someone else make, but I thought, hey, I'm a nerd, I can make something like that too. So this is an old record case from my DJ days. I actually used to DJ nightclubs for many, many years, for like 15 years I did that. So it's an old record case, and I put a motor in here with a little spindle, proximity sensor, hot cutter, controller, a speed controller, and a little computer that would actually make this automated. So you just take your cord, which is over here on this roll. This is a 2.2 notch cord, and I just slip the end over here, and I'm gonna push the button. It's going to wind 50 feet of cord automatically. A little squeaky right now, I'll have to oil that, but I wasn't prepared for the video. But it'll wind 50 feet of cord in one shot and stop automatically. And then you just cut it with the hot cutter, and it pulls right off. So this is actually our greatest wrapper alive version 2.0. So it's stopped at 50 feet. You just grab it, this flexes a little bit, take it right off, cuts it right there, and just wrap it around, and it is ready to ship to the customer. So also here in the shop we have a bunch of heat presses. We do a lot of heat press products, and my brother Brandon actually runs all those. He also does all of our business to business stuff. Lots of heat presses around the whole shop. Speaking of business to business, if you have a business, if you have a website or a store and you want to resell some of our gear, contact us. We'll send you to Brandon. He's the guy you want to talk to for wholesale accounts. Hey guys, so that's pretty much it for the shop tour on Labor Day weekend. Again, we have a sale going right now, actually on apexgiant.com, hilltoppacks.com, and hilltoppackscoffee.com. 15% off on all those websites with code 50. Check it out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions at all, you can comment down in the comments section below. Hit us up on any of our social media channels or even through our website, and we'll absolutely answer those questions as best as we can. Until next time, guys, we will see you. Thank you so much for watching.